Listen to me carefully right now, not because I have a magical solution, but because you're tired. Tired of your own thoughts, tired of fighting your mind every single day. The hardest battle of your life has never been outside of you. It was never the people, never the circumstances, never the bad luck. It has always been your thinking. Negative thinking doesn't attack you loudly. It doesn't scream. It whispers. It sounds reasonable, logical, protective. It tells you things like, be careful. Don't try too hard. You've already failed before. And that's why it's dangerous. Because it doesn't feel like an enemy. It feels like you. You weren't born with this voice. You weren't born doubting yourself. You weren't born afraid of failing. You learned it from disappointments, from rejection, from moments where you gave your best and it wasn't enough. Your mind did what it was designed to do. It tried to protect you. But somewhere along the way, protection turned into limitation. Caution turned into fear. Awareness turned into overthinking. And now your own mind is holding you hostage. You replay conversations that are already over. You imagine futures that haven't happened. You criticize yourself for mistakes that no one else remembers. And the worst part? You think this is reality. But it's not. Thoughts are not facts. Feelings are not commands. And your past is not a life sentence. Most people don't suffer because life is hard. They suffer because they believe everything their mind tells them. The mind is powerful, but it is not wise by default. It repeats what it knows, even if what it knows is pain. Negative thinking is comfortable because it's familiar. Even when it hurts you, it feels safe, because at least you know it. Change feels dangerous to the mind. Growth feels uncertain. Trying again feels risky. So the mind says, stay here. Don't move. At least this pain is predictable, but staying still is the slowest way to die. You don't break negative thinking by fighting it aggressively. You don't silence it by force. You break it with awareness. The moment you notice a thought and say, I'm having this thought, instead of, this thought is true, something changes. You step back. You create distance. And distance creates power. You are not your thoughts. You are the one listening to them. That realization alone can change everything. Your mind will say, you're not good enough. And instead of arguing, you respond calmly. That's a thought, not a fact. Your mind will say, you'll fail again. And you answer, maybe, but I'll learn again too. This is not positive thinking. This is grounded thinking, strong thinking. Positive thinking is not pretending everything is okay. It's choosing growth over self-destruction. It's choosing to speak to yourself like someone you care about. Because let me ask you something honestly. Would you talk to a friend the way you talk to yourself? Would you remind them of every failure, every weakness, every mistake? No, you would encourage them. You would remind them of their strength. So why do you deserve less? Your inner voice is a habit, and habits can be changed. Not overnight, not perfectly, but gradually, consistently. Every time you replace self-criticism with understanding, you weaken the old pattern. Every time you choose patience over punishment, you build a new one. You don't need to feel confident to move forward. You move forward to become confident. You don't need clarity to start. Clarity comes after action. Most people wait to feel ready. Strong people move while feeling uncertain. Your negative thinking wants guarantees. Life doesn't work that way. Progress is built in uncertainty. Strength is built in discomfort. Confidence is built in repetition. You are allowed to feel scared. You are allowed to feel tired. You are allowed to doubt yourself. But you are not allowed to quit on yourself. Your past does not define your ceiling. It defines your experience. Mistakes are evidence that you tried. Failures are proof that you moved. Pain is proof that you survived. If you are listening to this right now, still searching, still questioning, still wanting more, then your story is not over. Negative thinking will always try to shrink you. Positive thinking will not make life easy, but it will make you stronger. Start small. One corrected thought, one moment of awareness, one decision to not believe the worst about yourself. That's how minds change. That's how lives change. And if this message resonates with you, if you feel like this is the kind of voice you need more often, then stay connected. Subscribe, not because this channel is perfect, but because you deserve reminders that build you, not break you. We're not here to escape reality. We're here to face it with a stronger mind. And remember this, always. You are not your thoughts. You are the one who chooses them. That's where your power begins.